I'm Tigh Zemelsky, and this is David Zemelsky, and together we run Starlight Gardens in Durham, Connecticut. It's a certified organic farm. We grow primarily salad greens, including lots and lots of arugula, and in the summer tomatoes and a couple other things like basil and pea tendrils. We started this business 6 years ago. We were looking for something to be a home-based business. We've both worked in a few other careers, but for many, many years I've worked professionally as an artist. And we were looking for something that was home-based so that I wouldn't be so isolated, and so that we could do something that was more flexible and work together more often. Now, 6 seasons later, we have 5 greenhouses. 4 of them are 30 by 96, and 1 of them is 30 by 150. 2 of them at the moment more or less have minimal heat when we want it, although we haven't used that very much at all. And the other 2 are basically, or 3, are just high tunnels.
The heated greenhouses are 2 layers of plastic with a blower that creates a cushion between the 2 and adds extra insulation. And we cover the greens with remay or row cover, whatever name you want to use for it. It's a gauzy type of cloth that looks a lot like tobacco cloth. And so that creates a microenvironment that basically puts the soil temperature, and we are in Connecticut, but it makes it as if we are in, say, southern New Jersey, that kind of advantage. So that kind of warmth, we can keep the seasons going longer. The other thing is that all the plants that we try to grow through the winter are very they're friendly to the cold. They will be able to withstand freezing and thawing. When you go in there in the morning and all the plants look frozen, it looks like this is the end of the earth in terms of plants. But when it gets warm, they come right back to life. It's really neat that happens like that. One of the tools that's really important for salad greens is the 4 and the 6-point seeder, which puts a very dense line of whatever seed you're growing down on the soil, hopefully to drown out any kind of weeds that are growing if you're doing it correctly. This year we have used a new tool that kind of looks like a grass catcher that has a blade on it that saws through the row of greens and throws it into the basket. It's very nifty, and if you've spent all the time that we've spent cutting it just by hand with a knife, you'd realize this thing is really a powerful new tool. One of the biggest advantages of the high tunnel is that our greens can be available 12 months of the year. And presently in Connecticut, there aren't a whole lot of people that are doing this kind of farming. So depending on the customer that we have a very receptive bunch of restaurants and also individuals who are just really happy to have fresh, locally grown food at odd times of the year when they'd otherwise have to buy something from California. One of the things that's rewarding about doing this work is my relationship with people in the public and the chefs. All the chefs, we talk together every week. I tell them what we have, they tell me what we want, and we kind of meet in the middle there about what's available. And chefs are really interesting people to work with. I'm really lucky to work with them.